Hello, my name's Robin Brown. I'm a core surgical trainee and my research sought to design a trainee-driven virtual curriculum. Health education regions often encompass vast geographical regions. This creates significant challenges regarding travel, distances, time and costs when organising regional teaching. With the increased use of technology-enhanced learning platforms, or TEL, there's been a rapid expansion in the use of online training and education. TEL is praised for reduced travel cost and time, accessibility and scalability. The TEL framework shown presents some key considerations in developing TEL strategies and demonstrates the key role that institutional decision makers have in information gathering. In line with the COVID-19 restrictions, almost all regional teaching events are now expected to be conducted virtually, and as a result, many surgical departments have been forced to replace face-to-face teaching with TEL for their core surgical trainees. However, with little time to prepare, these ad hoc teaching sessions will have varied in their approach and delivery. Therefore, the purpose of this study was to use core surgical trainees' recent experiences of TEL to obtain opinion regarding its future use in future curriculum design. A 16-item survey was developed with reference to the current regional teaching topics and emailed to the 92 core surgical trainees within the South West. Data collection took place from the 22nd of May to the 10th of July 2020. The 92 core trainees, 50% responded with an equal mix of grade, specialty interest, hospitals represented and exam status. 74% had had TEL, whilst 26% had had no formal teaching since the COVID-19 lockdown. There were mixed views on the best delivery of current curriculum topics. Whilst most respondents felt that while typically classroom-led topics could be delivered virtually, many desired for mixed face-to-face and virtual teaching of most topics, and the majority suggested that typically practical topics remain purely face-to-face. Overall, most respondents felt that the introduction of virtual teaching would improve their current regional teaching. When asked about potential pros and cons of TEL, most popular advantages were exclusion of travel and increase in equal accessibility. Most mentioned disadvantages were ineffectively delivering practical skills, lack of social interaction, and technology issues. When asked about their preferred format, trainees favoured sessions to be held in the afternoon only, lasting 60 minutes and on a fortnightly basis, as part of a mandatory part of the core surgical curriculum. When asked to rank preference of session delivery, live interactive sessions were most popular, whereas pre-recorded sessions were least popular. Our study is the first to capture information regarding surgical trainee experiences of TEL during the COVID-19 pandemic in order to drive the future teaching curriculum. Buy-in is captured by the worrying proportion of trainees identified that had received no formally delivered teaching during the pandemic. This supports the need to develop resources rapidly. Vision of the TEL role was seen in classically classroom-delivered teaching or in a blended format. Potential issues such as technology, social interaction, and loss of practical teaching have been highlighted for consideration. Our response rate was limited to 50%. However, it was a representative population of our trainees in terms of hospitals, grades, and preferred specialties. Further research will develop the remainder of the framework pyramid and assess the impact of introducing TEL, with feedback being of utmost importance. The pandemic has disrupted the provision of face-to-face professional teaching. However, it allows a time for deaneries to develop resources that provide flexible shared training opportunities across large geographical areas. Core surgical trainees express a desire for increased use of virtual teaching to many aspects of their training curriculum, and we hope that these trainees' opinions may allow training programme directors consideration of how they may adapt future regional surgical education, and similarly allow all educators experiencing significant change in how they deliver their regional training programmes to critically reflect on their educational design. Thank you very much.